Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today we'll be making this fun two-tiered cake decorated with candy-coated chocolates at the base. In Australia call these sprinkles, but you can also use M&Ms for this too. I'll start with my top tier just so it has time to firm up in the freezer, so it's 6-inch stuck to a 6-inch cake board. You want to create a crumb coat in black. This is just a thin layer of frosting all around the cake, trapping in the crumbs. And I've chosen the same color as the final coat so that even if you do see through it, it's going to be pretty camouflage. Smooth it out. Fill in any pockets as you go. And then bring that lipper frosting to the middle. Pop this into the freezer for about 15 minutes and repeat with your bottom tier. This is an 8-inch, it's already been crumb coated, and I'm just applying that final layer of frosting. Smooth out, fill in any pockets, and then gently bring the lipper frosting towards the middle. Whenever working with a larger cake, I like to use a larger spatula and then a smaller spatula when I'm working with a smaller cake. Into the fridge she goes while we roll out our fondant. Here I am preparing the little ribbons that are going onto our cake, and I've used icing sugar to make sure that my fondant doesn't stick to my counter. You can also flip it onto the other side as well, just to help that not to tack. And then cut out 2 identical panels. I'm going to quickly set my cake up, so I'm adding bubble tea straws into the 8-inch, 3 of them in a triangular formation, and I'm just cutting them where they meet with the very top of the cake. These are inserted here to support the weight of our top tier. Top tier has actually been sitting in the freezer for about 20 minutes after the second coat. I'm just going to lift it up with my hands, pop it right in the center. You can stick it together with some buttercream and then lay your fondant panels over the top right through the middle. Make sure you like their position and then press them down against the buttercream to stick them on, cutting off the excess on either side. Crisscross the second panel over the top, and then follow the same steps. If you're enjoying these tutorials, feel free to subscribe. We do upload a new video every week. You can also use the fondant smoother just to make sure that it's all nice and stuck on there, especially at the base of the 6-inch where it might be a little bit lifted. From here you can take your Smarties or your M&Ms and then place them at the base of the cake. You can do it in any color order you like. I decided to go with the color of the rainbow from red straight through to purple. Once the first row has been added, you can stagger them and then insert the second row. If one doesn't fit completely next to that ribbon, you can cut it in half and then continue all the way through. Repeat the same steps again with the very top tier. And then I added just a little extra detail to my ribbon panel. I felt like that it was a little bit too simple, so I cut out some red, just thinner than the ribbon, and just stuck it on top with a little bit of water to help it stick. From here, it does need a bow on top, so I'll show you guys how to make that. You will need a large white panel of fondant cut down to a rectangle. Add a little bit of water in the middle and then stick your red strip right in the center. You want to flip it to the other side, fold both sides in equally so that they meet right in the middle, and then cut along that meeting point. Now you should have 2 identical sized arms. You want to take that cut side, fold it in half, and then fold each half again on either side to create an M sort of shape. Give it a good little pinch to stick it all together, and then add water in between to kiss the two together and stick both arms to each other. To hide the seam, cut out a rectangular panel of fondant and stick it to the front, and then fold it over the back to seal that all together. You want to rest this for about 15 minutes if you can, and have it standing so that it rests nice and open. You just want to stick your fingers in there, give it a bit of a wriggle, and open up those arms. After about 15 to 20 minutes, you can pop it onto your cake And your M&M style cake is complete. Kind of gift boxy. I think it's a very bright, very kitty sort of cake. Even if it is black, I actually really love how black looks, especially when you add so much color onto it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this cake design and give it a go. If you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can see your awesome creations as well. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.